And we're live. Hey everybody, how you doing? It's your man James, Mr. Sequential Treasures, back again with another live stream here for you with some sweet, sweet comic art coming up. It's our first one of 2022. So to all you out there, Happy New Year. I hope you're having a good start to the year over what we had last year. Could hardly get much worse, I would think, but hopefully things are doing better for you. You might have think it's been a little quiet around here, and it has been if you just base it off of the MeWe group and the amount of videos coming out. But it's not necessarily silence; it's more the quiet before the storm. I got some stuff brewing in the background here, and if it all comes out to play, this could be probably the biggest year ever for Sequential Treasures in its history. So we'll have to see how it all shakes out. But I got some stuff coming up, which I will talk about a little bit later here. But before we get into any of that, I know the reason you're really all here has nothing to do with me or the channel, but sweet, sweet art. And here we are right here. Nice package from Bob's. Look at that. Look at how thick that bad boy is. Almost 5 pounds. So there's definitely going to be some goodies in here to be checking out. So you're going to be seeing some of that here in a second. But again, I just want to take a minute here and thank you all for joining me today. And hope you're doing well, keeping safe, staying warm here in the dead of winter. If you haven't hit that like button there and help the channel out, get that algorithm fed, or if you can't do that, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can never miss one of these great little fun streams I like to do. And in fact, I got to get this one done as soon as possible because I got some stuff I got to do, another stream that's coming up at 5 o'clock I don't want to miss. And again, I'll get into all that towards the end of the stream here. But so rather than hem and haw any further, let me first put on the eyeballs so we can see what we're doing. That's what happens when you get older, kids. And then we'll grab our packet of art and our trusty box cutter. Now remember, kids, I'm a professional. Do not try this at home without your parents' express permission and supervision. Okay, now let's get into this here. Ooh. There we go. There we go. Package within a package. Always fun. Okay, let's see. All right. Ooh. Well, look at it. There you go, folks. This is Major League right here. All right. Let's see what we have to see, shall we? Always got to do a quick survey for you folks so we can see what we're dealing with here. Okay. Okay, I see. All right. So it looks like we have here is some more of the modern CW style Archie stuff we got here. So we got more stuff from Jughead the Hunger series and Archie 1955, which was a series they did back in 2018. It was a mini series where basically Archie plays up at being Elvis and helping bring about the whole rock and roll era of things. So say we get started off with some Jughead the Hunger stuff right here. This is from issue 7. Great pencil work by the Kennedy brothers, Pat and Tim Kennedy. Here's some more serious action going on here, strapped up to the gills. But then I guess that's what happens when you're going to go out hunting werewolves, right? You got to make sure you're plenty strapped. Yep, even Archie's got to get strapped. I think that expression kind of says it all right there of how he feels about it. Good stuff, good stuff. Here we got Jughead and Hot Dog, a boy and his dog, or is that a wolf and his dog? In this case, which way would you go with that? Okay, and yeah, I like that. Now, is he yawning? Is he bored by him, or is he saying he's got some stank breath? I can't tell. Maybe you guys who read the book can tell me what all happens in that scene because I couldn't tell myself. It could be either or. It could be both. Who knows? A little somber scene. Had some graves. I really like the layout here with all the crosses everywhere and it's very nicely done. I like that a lot. That's a nice big splashy image. They're always fun. What would high school be without a food fight? Of course, for Jughead, that's just probably just going to make him angry because that's just a waste of food that could be in his belly. So he doesn't he doesn't abide the waste of food like that. That's almost like a capital crime for Jughead. I've got a little witch burning going on here. Shades of 1692 in Salem. Yes, yeah, right there in the background. There they are. Oh, here you go. Get an even better shot. Fire and brimstone, folks. Fire and brimstone. Another one here. It's going to be a lot of fun trying to look up all these pages from the various issues they're from. But that's a lot of the comic art rep, folks. It's our job. We got to try to figure all that stuff out. The artist is busy drawing it. They don't worry about where it's from. That's our job to worry about that. Nice splashy image here, like that. The classic sliding down the sunglasses, Mr. Cool. Well, now that's just downright embarrassing. Getting thrown out of your own car. Yeah, yeah. That's uh, that's about how you should be feeling in that situation. To be thrown out of your own car. Well, it's Bob's Big Boy, so I guess this is what Jug's Big Belly. I guess is that what we call this? Because I'm not sure if even that size hamburger is big enough for Jughead. I'm sure he still considers that a small. So yeah, you don't want your girlfriend revealing some nasty scars like that. That's just not the way it's done. Although I think Archie's reaction is a little over the top, just a little. Here we go. Some werewolf hunting. Finally get some werewolf action. That's just a great panel right there. I like the whole up in the tree type thing going on there. I like that. And got another one here. Little hospital scene for us all. Werewolves everywhere. I don't think you want them in your bedroom. And not have them looking back at you like that. That's probably not a good sign. Sweet ride. Sweet ride. But yeah, I don't think you want someone getting so mad at you they knock you out through the other side. That's some serious rage. Maybe Betty should get some anger management therapy to deal with that. Don't worry, folks. We're almost done. And some more with Archie. And our last one. I think everybody has a house like that in their town, don't you? With the broken down car and garbage in the yard, and we've all seen one of those in our towns, no matter where we live. And what's this? What's this all over me? Could it be? Oh, I don't know. Blood. Interesting. Well, that does it for Jughead the Hunger. Now, let's move on. Again, just so you can see how much is still here. Now, these were pencils by Tom Grummett, but I can tell from just looking at these that these were done with blue line scans with inks. So these are all blue line, but they're blue line from the great Tom Grummett of Superboy and Superman fame. So should be some pretty sweet art, even with just a quiet page like this. And that was page 1 from issue 1, folks. There's our fantastic trio right there. And then, let's get it started. Let's get rocking and rolling. Oh, I like this page. Now, this isn't just nice because it's a splashy image, but it kind of reminds me of the scene from Back to the Future. Good old Marty McFly going off on Johnny Be Good. You can almost hear him singing as you're looking at the image. And the kids all respond. Not like the adults do, but they still respond. There you go, folks. It's all about that last panel right there. All about that last panel. Yeah, pages like this one here, and this next one I'm about to show you, and even the one after that. These next few pages are the kind of pages that make me sad they took all the dialogue off the page, because back in the day you used to have the dialogue on the page, so you got all the context. Here you just got facial expressions. You're not sure what's being said or why. It's probably something very profound, something very perfunctory to the story here, but you can't really tell. All you have is heads looking at each other and having sometimes interesting expressions. Kind of miss that about comic art nowadays is they don't have all the stuff together like they used to. I miss the dialogue on the pages. One thing you got to give Tom Grummett is, he knows how to make teenagers look like teenagers. That's what he did with Superboy and with Robin. Whenever he drew those books, you could always tell when the adults who were adults and the kids who were kids, because he knows how to draw young people and keep them youthful looking and not just look like shortened adults. Like right here, that shot of Archie right here. Let me look at that face. That is a young kid's face. That is a teenager's face. That's how they look. Softer lines, a little more curve, a little less, maybe fine line definitions in the face. Maybe some of that baby fat type stuff. Versus here you can see there's Pop's face, and you can see the contrast between youthful and adult, and that's not a skill you can just pick up. You have to have something in you to get that kind of quality, and I'm really impressed with Tom Grummett, the way he's able to so differentiate between an adult and like someone who's like a kid or a teenager, the way he's able to do that. And there's Archie goofing off on the job. Big dreams are great, but when you're on the clock on someone else's dime, probably shouldn't be daydreaming. Need to get the job done. There's a little scene with Veronica and Daddy. Again, that last panel kind of says it all right there. The body positions and facial expressions, the body language, kind of tells you all the story right there, I guess. Which is a good thing, like I said, considering they don't have the dialogue on the pages anymore. Oh, here you go. I like this down here. Nice little city scene with a little beater car in there. That's pretty sweet. Good establishing shot. Those can be kind of fun. Another page here. So yeah, here you go. This is more talking about what I was talking about. See, here's Archie's face. Look at him, and then you look down here, and these are adult singers, and you can see just in the difference how they look so much. Like I said, more chiseled definition in their faces than in Archie's. But I guess this is our sort of pastiche of Chuck Berry right here, influencing Archie's musical dreams. See, he hardly approves. I like that. Everything's all in silhouette basically. I like that. It's a nice little visual effect, so that you know it's late. And here we are, the final page from issue 1. I'm going to try to back up here so I can get the whole thing in for you. Great splash page of Archie in his bedroom, records on the floor, guitar in his hands. Then we'll closer up on that for you. Okay, and now it looks like we have the pages from issue number 2 as well. So pages from 1 and 2. So you're getting both issues. Man, you got so lucky. Once again, a little rock and roll. The roars of the crowd. This is all the build-up. This is all the build-up, because we all know how it always turns out for rock stars in the end in these types of stories. Pretty sweet image right here. A recording booth. Yep, there it is. Already starting. Trouble in the band, trouble in paradise, folks. When egos clash. And that's how they make the magic happen, folks, right there. Even today. It's amazing how little has changed in 65 years. I like this. Raise your glasses, but of course, we're talking to kids in the mid 50s, so they're not hoisting up JD or some kind of like whiskey. No, it's all malts. Nice. And something else too, I want to say on this page is like looking at these cars. I mean, the designs of the 1950s cars. I mean, that's this is the kind of thing a lot of artists they don't like drawing stuff like that. It's kind of boring and it's kind of predictable. But like again, Grummett does it so well. I mean, look at the tail fins and the lights and the bumpers. They all scream 1950s. At being authentic to the times. He's not just saying, let me just draw in a quick little car. Just it doesn't matter how it looks. No, he makes it look like it's 50s style. So there you go. Look, the front grills of the cars. That's something not every artist would pay attention to such minor details when you're doing a period piece like this, but yet he does, and that just shows you the quality level of someone of his caliber. So. Another scene with Veronica and Daddy. But I got to say that that expression doesn't exactly fill me with a lot of joy. When someone like Mr. Lodge is smiling like that cocked eyebrow, yeah, it's probably not going to mean anything good for our titular heroes. Here you got Archie performing for our Chuck Berry stand-in, talking music. Again, foreboding. I'm sure this is going to turn out quite the way they hoped. I'm sure Veronica's father is going to be a large part in the reason why. Oh, this is funny. Yeah, this is funny. Archie is old Elvis. I like that. That's funny. And if in case you don't know, on the back on the other side here, they got another version of it where they made him even older. Look, it's old Elvis. That's pretty funny. I like that. And our final one here. Yep, obviously it was a horrible dream because as we all know, getting old is a horrible, horrible fate. I trust me, I know. And then there you go, in silhouette, looking out into the night, fearing of the future, worrying about what the future holds. And there we go. So lots of good stuff there, folks. I was surprised exactly how much he sent me. It's like, wow, I didn't expect quite that much. But you know, lots of good stuff in there. Like I said, getting the whole getting older thing there towards the end, you know, that's a fate we all fear. I'm no exception. In fact, my birthday was just a few days ago, so I just turned 48, so I'm officially old, folks. You know, and no turning back. As my lovely wife is always fond of reminding me, I'm now closer to 50 than I am to 45. So you know, it's always good to know and keep in mind. But even though I'm getting old, it doesn't mean I'm slowing anything down. And that's again why you might have seen it a little quiet around here of late. But that's not because we don't have things going on. There's always things going on in the background. I've got some stuff I'm trying to line up and work out on here, and I'm going to do that by sharing a little bit of it with you now. But before we do that, of course, we got to share and do the usual shill because that's what we do here. We got to shill because who else is going to shill for us if we don't do it, right? So you know, if you can here, if you've liked what you've seen here, you like the great art, well, make sure to head on over to our art gallery right here, where you can see firsthand all the awesome art we have available. Right now, you can see there's almost 1,400 pieces up. Lots of great stuff. Stuff from Mike Harris, stuff from Mike Vosberg, stuff from Bob Smith, stuff from lots of great artists. Yeah, see here's some Jughead the Hunger stuff right here for you right here. So we still got plenty of stuff up there already. I'm going to have more very soon. So make sure you know you like some what you got here. Head on over and you'll purchase some of the stuff we got. And I'll try to get some of these pages up probably the next few days so that we can have some new stuff to check out. But like I said, we already got about 1,400 pieces up, so there's plenty here for all budgets, all people who love comic art, anything you got, any style, any genre, any publisher, pencil, ink, colored, we got it all, folks. We cover the gamut. So if you want to help out the channel, help us pay the bills here to keep the electric on, keep the internet running, it's definitely goes a long way, and we do truly appreciate every single one of you who do. But as I've always said before, especially in these times, we know times are a little tight right now. Go to the local grocery store, you can see it's not quite as plentiful as it used to be even there. So if you can't help us out that way, you can't give us a little bit of monetary love. Well, you can give us a little moral support love and head on over here to MeWe, to our page, Sequential Treasures. This is our group here on MeWe. It's where I post up all the new information. I see here's our little notation to folks about today's stream. And here's Darius Center's birthday. Same birthday as mine, by the way. It was on Thursday. So he just celebrated his birthday. So we did a little notation there. We got my great Comic Art Wednesday piece. I always do a piece of published art from one of the artists posted every Wednesday, so that you guys can check out some sweet art. And here we go. Speaking of Bob Smith, this week he had come out. Betty and Veronica Double Digest number 300 came out this week. So, pretty cool right there to coincide with having some sweet, sweet art available here. So, yeah, like I said, come on over and join us here on our MeWe page. If you're not on MeWe, join up and then head on over to our group here and join up. You can't miss it. It's this great image by Dan Lawless of Cable versus Wolverine. And this is where all the information I have goes. Anything they got coming out, any new art, any new streams, any new anything. And it'll all be right here, folks. One-stop shopping for all things Sequential Treasures right here. So make sure to join our group, Sequential Treasures, right here on MeWe, and help us out there too, because we're always looking to add more people to our Sequential Treasures family. But like I said, this isn't all. We're not just doing the typical show. I got a little bit more for you as well, because like I said, I'm doing some things in the background. I'm trying to make this the biggest year ever around here, and if everything kind of falls into place, it might be. And one of those things I'm going to show you right here, right now, that I'm working on is something in conjunction with someone else that you probably have heard of if you're anywhere in the comic sphere. If you've been reading comics for the last, 30 years, you've probably heard this name before. It's Mr. Aaron Lopresti. I've been a fan of Aaron's work since probably around 1992, 93, very early in his career. He's got his own YouTube channel. I'm going to be doing a little something with him on his channel, which you can see right here. It's Aaron Lopresti. That's his YouTube channel. I'll be doing a little something with him, which we'll talk about probably a little bit here in the future here. But I'm working on something with him. We're going to do a little something fun for all you guys. Something that both he and I can get into and help grow each other's channels. So hopefully we can make that happen and make it work out real well. So the first one is coming up here. We're going to do a live stream that's basically it's comic art related. We're going to talk about comic art because he's got a personal collection of stuff, and I've got one too. And we're going to talk about them, talk about our pieces in these live streams we do, and along with some other things, making it fun, convention stories and stuff like that. We're going to have a lot of fun with this, me and him. So because we've both done a lot of shows and we've both seen a lot of stuff, so it's going to be a lot of fun, and that's what this is all about, really. With Aaron, is I want to make something that's fun that everybody can enjoy. It's not a heavy thing. It's not a serious thing like my sequential thinking pieces. This is purely puff. This is purely fun, and that's what we're going for, to help give you guys a little bit more entertainment value for your buck. So it's going to be on his channel. So after you get done watching this, right here, go to YouTube, go to the search bar, type in Aaron Lopresti, go right to his channel here, right here. You can see there he is right here, the good looking dude that he is right there. And just make sure you subscribe to his channel, because we're going to be starting these in 2 weeks from yesterday. Our first stream together is going to be is tentatively scheduled for the 29th of this month. So I don't want you to miss that. I'll be making notifications and stuff on the MeWe page and whatnot, and any other streams I do in the meantime. But this is part of what I'm talking about, growing the brand. So we're gonna have a lot of fun with this. So make sure to head on over to Aaron's channel and give him a subscription there, join up, and that way you don't miss it out when we get things rolling. But yeah, that's one of the things I've been working on behind the scenes that nobody's really known about. I've got a couple other things to go into, but it's a little too early to talk on those just yet. But we'll see how those go. And like I said, if all works out well, this could be the biggest year ever for Sequential Treasures as far as like, you know, getting out there and being part of the greater community of YouTube and everything else. And so hopefully this all works out well, because I really want to grow this channel and you know, get because like I said, I've had, since I've started this channel, I've been wanting to do things like live stream auctions and things like that. But until I get the subscribers up, it's not really feasible. So you can help out by either, one, subscribing if you already haven't subscribed, and that's always appreciated. We appreciate every single one of you who subscribed. And if you already subscribed, please share out a link to this live stream or a link to the channel in general. Get other people to try to join up, because like I said, the minute we can get those numbers up to a hefty enough level, I will be doing live streaming auctions on this this platform. So, and I really want to get to doing that. So I can't do it without your help though. So, you know, go out there and do what you can, and you know, like I said, you just help us out as much as you can. We always appreciate it. And again, if you got any comments about this stream, anything you saw in here, or anything we've talked about, drop them down there in the comments below. All links to what I just shown you, the MeWe page, the art gallery, and Aaron's channel, all down there in the description section below with links, so you can go check those out too. Like I said, with 2022, we're going to make it the biggest year ever for Sequential Treasures, if I have anything to say about it. And I'd like all you to join me on that ride, because it's going to be a fun one. And you know, that's what we do. You know, it's go big or go home, right? That's how it works. So that's how we're going to play it. So I want to thank you all again for joining me. Hope you enjoyed checking out some sweet modern Archie's art from the great Bob Smith. And like I said, some of that will be getting scanned up here the next few days and posted up on the art gallery for sale. So you can look out for that. And again, like I said, I got the stream with Aaron tentatively for January 29th, barring anything getting in the way of that. And we'll just move on from there. And so I want to thank you all for joining me tonight. Hope you had a good time. And until next time, take care.